Darius Pena, forward, number 2, junior.
Trey Bowman, number 3, point guard, senior.
Nathan Cucci, number 5, shooting guard, senior.
Caden Abrahamson, number 11, guard, senior.
Clay Engelwright, number 12, guard, senior.
Brett Ealing, number 20, forward, junior.
Aiden Cucci, number 24, guard, junior.
Evan Haverkamp, center, senior, number 25.
Avery DeRuyter, number 30, center, senior.
Ben Rodenbaugh, 34, guard, junior.
Brett Bentham, number 40, center, senior.
Clayton Hooker, number 42, power forward, freshman.
Arson Murphy, number 50, power forward, senior.
Northern Michigan High School Boys Basketball Showcase. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Ramblers of McBain High School and the Cosmos of Hamtramck High School, along with their coaches, fans, and athletes. The athletes in the Northern Michigan Showcase would like to show their support and commitment to sportsmanship. We understand this to include respect, responsibility, and restraint. It is citizenship in action. We ask you as parents, fans, and officials to join us in making this a positive experience for all involved. Now we ask you to rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor both God and country with an invocation followed by our national anthem. Eternal Father, we praise your name for the very gift of life. We thank you for the birth of your Son, who guides us in this world. And we ask the Holy Spirit to fill our hearts with your love, protect the players and officials, and let everyone see your goodness and healthy competition. We ask all this through your beloved Son, Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. The privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And at everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem, being performed today by the voice of McBain Rambler Basketball, Mr. Harvey Lucas.
Please sing with me. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, while bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you.
Welcome everyone to the night's matchup between the Ramblers of McBain and the Cosmets of Hamtramck. I'm Chris Guernsey. I'm joined here by
Alex Austin.
And tonight I'd say it's going to be a good matchup, good challenge for the McBain Ramblers and for the Hamtramck too. Hamtramck coming to looking for the upset and trying to get higher up in their conference ranking. McBain trying to get a win off of here to improve their record to 19 and to 18-1 and to get cement their spot as number 1 in the Highland Conference. After the roster announcements, we will get back to the game.
And at center, Lukrembo. The Cosmos are coached by Dennis Foster Jr. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Ramblers of McBain High School. At guard, a senior wearing number 5, Nate Cucci. Also at guard, a senior number 12, Clayton Engelwright. At forward, a junior wearing 34, Ben Rodenbach. Also at forward, a senior number 50, Carlson Murphy. And at center for the Ramblers, a senior number 25, Evan Haverkamp. The Ramblers are coached by Mr. Bruce Koopman. Your officials.
This matchup looks to be a very, very good one tonight. Both these teams have a winning record. Hamtramck has a total of, his record is 9-8, and McBain is 16-1. What are your predictions for this matchup?
I have a feeling that Hamtramck will be doing really good, but I feel like McBain might have the win.
Yes, this is a win or don't situation, because if they win this, they basically get first place in the Highland Conference. Haverkamp with the tip-off, recovered by Rodenbach.
Now he moves up, he drives, he passes it down. He passes it down to Nate Cucci. Nate Cucci passes it back to Evan. Evan proceeds to pass it to Clayton. Clayton passes it to Garrison. Garrison passes it back to Evan. Evan passes it back to the center. And then he passes it back over to Ben. Ben drives down and passes it over to Nate. Nate passes it to Garrison. He proceeds to pass it over to Ben. Ben gives it back to Clayton, who's at center right now. He drives down a bit, giving it to Ben. Ben drives all the way down, tries to go for the layup, not quite. Evan gets a rebound and he makes it.
Good drive right there by Rodenbach.
Right now, Ben Rodenbach has the ball and he's going up to the center of the court. He hands it off. He hands it over to Nate. Nate drives down, looking for an opening on the far side of the court. Eventually, hands it off to Clayton. Clayton gives it to Evan. Evan's stuck in the middle. Goes down to the elbow. Gives it to Ben. Ben backs up to the center. Gives it back to Clayton. Hayward gives it back to Murphy. Now he passes it off to Ben Rodenbach. Rodenbach gives it back to Nate Cucci. Cucci gives it back to Murphy. He passes it back over to Clayton. Clayton gives it to Nate. Nate's stuck looking for somebody. Eventually finds somebody. Ben goes to drive down and misses more.
When you're doing shot up by number 21, Andrew Kimbrough. Kimbrough, just good shot right there.
Right now, Rodenbach has the ball. He goes down and he passes it over. Gives it to Evan. Evan goes up for the shot, makes it.
Haverkamp is doing a good job right there, getting the down low screen, getting the down low backdoor pass and going up strong. Now, one thing I immediately see from both these teams is that Hamtramck just plays very, very quickly. They're fast and they like getting you off that transition period.
Right now, Murphy has the ball. He goes up for the shot and he makes it. And Rodenbach knocks the ball out of his hands. He drives down. He tries to give it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp will lose control, but quickly trying to throw it up to Murphy. Murphy can't quite get a hold of it. Cucci passes the ball over to Rodenbach. Rodenbach now moves up and goes down to the center of the court. Passes all the way down to the far side of the court over to Cucci. Cucci looks for somebody to pass it to. Tries to pass it to Haverkamp. It was stolen. Shot goes up and it's blocked by Rodenball. Engelwright gets the rebound, gets it back to Rodenball. Rodenball stops at the center court, passes all the way down to Engelwright. He gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp goes for the three, does not make it. And Haberkamp gets the rebound on a missed shot and travel.
Like I said immediately, is that Hamtramck just plays with pure speed. They're getting past the defenders, and McBain, right now they don't know how to handle Hamtramck being able to get around them. They're not able to get them through it. They're just beating their defender. So it's going to be a challenge for McBain to be able to handle their level of speed.
I feel like once that McBain figures out how to handle that, it should be smooth sailing for them after that.
Yeah.
Unless they pull out something entirely different.
And stuff like that. It should be pretty easy for them to be able to get around it.
100%.
Power. What's that? No, we're doing the radial, so we're right here. We're not trying to get way over there. You plug this into that one? What game are you doing? Next game. I need that. I'm going to leave it. Let me give you a cord.
All right, right now it is Hamtramck's ball. And the shot was missed by one of the players. Kuchi gets the rebound. He passes all the way down to Hooker. He hands it over to Rodenball. Rodenball's on center. He gives it over to Kuchi. Kuchi was in center. He gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp passes it right down to Hooker. He gives it right back to Rodenball. Rodenball just stays at the center court. Eventually drives down a bit, giving it to Hooker. Hooker drives down the far side of the court, giving it right back to Rodenball. Rodenball sets up a play, passes it over to Kuchi. Kuchi gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp goes for the three. Does not make it. And whistle.
Rambler foul number 5, A. Tucci, his first. First recorded. Checking into Cosmos, number 4, Michael Crawford.
All right. Right now, Hamtramck has the ball. He goes up for the shot, and then is blocked by Haberkamp. Haberkamp gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it to Hooker. Hooker drives down the far side of center of the court. Gives it to Kuchi. Kuchi goes up for a shot, not quite. Rodenball got the rebound, put up the layup, and made it.
Checking into Cosmos, number 0, Harry Hope.
All right, right now the Hamtramck slowly move up. He drives down to the center, passes it over. Shot goes up and it's made. Rodenball passes the ball to Engelwright. Engelwright passes it right back to Rodenball. Rodenball slowly makes his way up through the center. Passes all the way down to the closest side of me on the court. Down to Engelwright. Engelwright drives to the far side and whistle going for a travel.
Shoulders.
Alright. The shot goes up and it's made by shot went up and it was made by Dante Swinfree. And right now Kuchi has the ball. He passes down to Rodenball on the far side of the court. He tries to pass it to Clayton Hooker, and the whistle is blown.
Cosmo foul, 22, Ron Johnson Jr., his first.
Looks like Rodenball was on the ball. He passes it in Clayton on the far side of the court. Hooker goes up for the shot, and whistle is blown before the ball can go up.
Cosmo foul,
alongside Clayton Hooker will be taking some foul shots.
Now, Clayton Hooker is a freshman on this McBain team, so he's getting a lot of experience right now, especially going against this tough of a team. In my opinion, for a freshman to be on varsity, one of the first things you should do is get him to play against a fast team so he knows how to handle those types of teams later on.
Agreed. And right now, Winfrey for the Hamtramck team has the ball. And whistle. Looks like the ball might have went out of bounds. Or a foul.
Foul 34, Ben Road by his first, second quarter.
Foul on Ben Road ball. Right now, Andrew Kimbrov throwing the ball in. Now Winfrey has it. He passes it over to Crawford. And the shot goes up, and it's not made. And Hooker saves it from going out, giving it to Rotorball. Rotorball now goes down on the far side, moves his way up to the center of the court.
A reaching call right there.
Foul number 0, Gary Pope, his first, fourth of the quarter.
Gucci passes the ball down to the. Passes it down to Rotorball. Rotorball gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up for the shot. And knocks down Winfrey.
Foul 25, Evan Haverkamp, his first, third quarter.
And now Winfrey has the ball. Or Hamtramck. And they're going to call travel on Winfrey for jumping up with the ball but not shooting it. And Rotorball from McBain will be throwing the ball. I mean, Gucci passes it into Rotorball. Rotorball goes down to the center of the court. Drives down to the far side. He gives it over to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it to Hooker. Hooker gives it to Rotorball. Rotorball goes down to the center. Goes back to the free throw line. Throws up a shot. Does not make it. And it is rebounded by Polk of Hamtramck. Polk tries all the way down to the center. Tries to pass it over. He tries to pass it to Crawford. Crawford wasn't quite there. Giving Rotorball the ball. Rotorball passes the ball to Gucci. Gucci gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp gives it to Rotorball. He gives it to Hooker on the far side. Hooker passes it all the way back to Engelwright at the center of the court. Engelwright goes for the three. Can't make it. Rebounded by Evan.
Evan Haverkamp right there just showing his, well, first he got a lot of height on these guys too. And he's just showing his strength by going up there strong and being able to get that basket under a lot of contact. And he's going to be shooting 2 off of that.
Like you said, Evan Haverkamp is a lot taller, standing at 6'9" compared to like everybody else on the team and on the other team.
I mean, they do have a pretty tall individual as well. Number 21 on Hamtramck, Andrew Kimbrough. He's pretty tall too. I'm pretty sure he's about like 6'5", 6'6". So he's going to be an interesting challenge for Haverkamp to be able to play against.
Right now, Murphy going in for Haverkamp.
Now, for the first time of the night, McBain has the lead. Usually a very, very rare sight for games that McBain play.
Right now, Mixon of Hamtramck has the ball. He passes it back over to Crawford. Crawford throws up a shot, not quite. Rebounded by Hooker. Hooker gives it to Rotorball. Rotorball. And slowly moves up through center court. He handed it off to Gucci.
Keep working it. Work those seams.
He gives it right back to Rotorball.
Breaking them down.
Rotorball passes it to Murphy. Murphy drives right down the center, throws up a shot. He can't quite make it. Rebounded by Hooker. Hooker gets the rebound and puts up a shot and makes it.
The freshman coming in hot, just going up for strong points right there.
Right now, Crawford has the ball for Hamtramck. He just stops at center court. He drives down. There's a whistle.
Foul. Rodenbaugh already got his second foul of the night. This is not looking good. If he fouls out by the second quarter, McBain's not going to be in a good situation.
now Crawford puts up a shot and does not make it. Rebounded by Hooker. Buzzer goes off and Hooker tries to go for a buzzer beater. It does not make it.
Now to the end of the first quarter. We'll see you after the short break.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas.
Looks like the start of the second quarter is going to be Hamtramck's ball. Right now, Mixon has it. He drives all the way down, tries to put up a shot, and does not make it. It's rebounded by Hamtramck. Hamtramck gives it to Kucci. Kucci tries to pass it to Murphy. It is then stolen. I do believe it. Nope, that was Paul. Ball passed it over to Mixon, and Mixon keeps it up and made it. Rona ball passes the ball to Aiden.
It seems like Hamtramck has moved to a full court press, putting pressure on that McBain start, offensive start, and it's kind of working a little bit on McBain.
Kucci quickly passes the ball over to Engelwright, and Engelwright goes down to the far side of the court, turns around, comes back up to the center, hands it off to Rodeball. Rodeball stays at the center, passing it into Haverkamp.
Work him!
Haverkamp gives it to Murphy. Murphy hands it over to Engelwright. Engelwright drives down to the far side, comes back up to the center, gives it to Rodeball. Rodeball stays at the center court. Quickly passes it over to Aiden Kucci. He passes it over to Murphy. Murphy tries to pass it to Rodeball, stolen by Crawford. Crawford hands it over to Hall. Hall backs up to the far side, throws up the shot, makes it.
Excellent move by Crawford. Able to go up there, do some moves, and able to score a basket.
And Rodeball just on the far side of the court passes the ball all the way up to Haverkamp on the other side. He gets into Murphy. Murphy turns around, throws up the shot, and makes it. Right now, Crawford has the ball for Hamtramck. He stays on the far side of the court, just waiting. Moves up, he passes it down to, I do believe that's Hall. Hall goes up, tries to throw up a shot. Makes it, but a whistle was blown right before that.
One thing I'm noticing, the immediate height difference between Haverkamp and number 2, Marquise Hall. I mean, Marquise Hall is all the way, his head's basically all the way down to the hip or the armpit area of Haverkamp. It's just crazy, the height difference.
It goes to show how tall Haverkamp is.
Mm-hmm.
And Haverkamp passes the ball to Rodeball. Rodeball gives it right into Kucci. Kucci stays on the center court, goes down to the far side, gives it over to Rodeball. Rodeball drives up, goes down to the center. Quickly passes it over to Kucci. Kucci saving it from being stolen. Passes it right back up to Rodeball. Rodeball goes for the three. Oh, barely misses it. Rebounded by Hooker. Hooker gets the rebound, puts it up, does not make it. And right now, Mixon has the ball. He throws up the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by Kucci. Kucci drives down center court. Giving over to Rodeball. Rodeball passes down to Engelwright. Engelwright at far side of the court. Moves up to the center. Whistle. ball right now for the McBain Ramblers. He passes it over to Engelwright. Engelwright at the center court. Drives down, gives it to Kuchi. Kuchi gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp gives it over back to Hooker. Hooker gives it to Rotorball. Rotorball moves up to the center court. Gives it to Kuchi. Kuchi fending off the ball. Just trying to protect the ball from Mills. Eventually Mills fouls on Kuchi, allowing him to be able to throw the ball in. He passes it over to Rotorball. Rotorball gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp goes up for the shot and makes it. Right now Mills has the ball. Hamtramck goes up the shot, does not make it, and whistle.
Foul on the freshman Clayton Hooker. Buckley's going to be able to learn from that and probably not do it again.
And Hills' first shot goes up and makes it. Second shot's up. Let's see this one. Anyway, passes the ball in to Rotorball. Rotorball gives it to Kuchi. Kuchi gives it to Rotorball. Rotorball drives up to the center of the court. Passes it all the way down to Hooker. Hooker couldn't quite get a hold of it, so he quickly throws it over to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp throws it up, not quite. And Engelwright tries to get the rebound, and he couldn't. So Polk grabs it, slips, and looks like it's going to be McBain's ball. Rotorball passes the ball to Hooker. Hooker gives it back to Rotorball on the far side. Hooker throws up the shot and can't make it. Haberkamp gets the rebound, and Haberkamp throws it up and makes it. Right now, Winfrey has the ball. He throws up the shot and makes it. Haberkamp passes the ball into Rotorball. Rotorball gets to Kuchi. And Kuchi sits in the lane of the other side of the court. Passes it over to Rotorball. Rotorball gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright on the far side goes for the three, does not make it. Rebounded by Garrison. Garrison gives it to Hall. Hall goes up for the shot and makes it.
An amazing pass right there. He got it in between the legs of a McBain defender and was just able to get that ball passing. Great job.
And Kuchi passes it to Engelwright. Engelwright right back to Kuchi. Kuchi gives it over to Rotorball on the far side of the court. He gives it to Clayton Hooker. Hooker gives it right back to Rotorball. Rotorball goes up for the shot. Can't make it. Gets its own rebound. Looked like Winfrey went up to go to block it. Rotorball didn't shoot the ball. It dropped down, and Winfrey landed right onto Winfrey. Looks like Murphy going in for the freshman. Rotorball passes the ball to Kuchi. Kuchi passes it back to Engelwright at the center court. Engelwright gives it to Kuchi. Kuchi gives it to Haberkamp. Haberkamp gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it to Rotorball. Rotorball gives it to Murphy. Stolen. And it's going to be Hamtramck's ball. And a foul on Murphy. Right now, Polk has the ball for Hamtramck. Passes it down over to Kimber. He passes it over. Kimber passes it to Winfrey. Winfrey passed it over to Mixon. Mixon went for a shot and couldn't make it. Rotorball gets the rebound, gives it to Haberkamp. Hamtramck goes up for the shot at the center of the free throw line. Can't make it. Rebounded by Kimbrov. Drives through the center of the court. Gives it over to Winfrey. Winfrey goes up for the shot, makes it. And timeout called by Bruce Copeman of McBain.
We'll see after the quick break.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
We are back from our break.
Now, so far in this game, it's just been back and forth, really. In my opinion, if the city of McBain has hopes to win and possibly make a deep run in the playoffs, this is going to be one of the first teams that they're going to have to beat, because this team plays fast, aggressive, and it's just going to be hard for them to be able to beat them. So if McBain wants to put their foot down and say that they're going to have a chance to make a deep playoff run, they're going to have to beat this team.
And I agree with you on that. And right now, Cucci has the ball. He drives down, passes it back over to Rodenball at center court. Rodenball gives it right back to Cucci. Cucci drives to the center, giving it to Murphy. Murphy gives it right back over to Rodenball. Rodenball gives it to Hamtramck. Hamtramck goes over the shot. Whistle is blown.
Mismatch right there, number 2 on Evan Haverkamp. I mean, yeah, right there, that's just a big mismatch. And again, one of the problems then coming in this game that I did say is that how are they going to be able to handle Evan Haverkamp? It seems as every single time he gets the ball, they kind of double team him, but what a double team does is it leaves one other person open so that Haverkamp can either go up for it and get the foul shots, or he can pass down to either Rodenball or any of the other great shooters on this team and hopefully get a 3 off of that.
It is still kind of working for Hamtramck because they're keeping it really close with only a 3-point difference.
Yes.
And right now, a shot goes up and it is made.
And right as we say it, that 3-point difference gets annihilated.
Right now, Cucci has the ball and he drives down. Looking for somebody open, passes it to Haverkamp. And Haverkamp drops the ball down, and it bounces in and out of his hands. And a jump ball between 3 McBain players and 2 of the Hamtramck players.
Coming in from Cosmos, number 3, Robert Nixon. For the Ramblers, 42, Clayton Hooker.
Substitution, Clayton Hooker going in for Murphy.
Rodenball eventually passes the ball over to Cucci. Right back to Rodenball.
Evan, get strong. Get strong.
Rodenball gives it back to Aiden Cucci. Aiden Cucci gives it to Hooker. Hooker gives it to Rodenball. Rodenball gives it to Nate Cucci. Tries to give it to Rodenball. Tries to give it to Rodenball, stolen by Hall and then knocked out of Hall's hands.
Right there, Rodenball just I think he might have jammed his finger. You could hear that from a mile away. But just, again, Hamtramck is just very aggressive on defense. I see him. They're not afraid to get up close and personal, basically right in your grill on defense.
And it looks like the people controlling the scoreboard forgot to start the clock, so.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. As of right now, Nixon has the ball. Nixon just standing there.
He just chilling right there.
Just sitting there. It looks like he's just waiting. And eventually he drives right down to the center, giving it over to...
And that looked like they had that all set up, but it didn't go to plan.
He tried to give it to Johnson Jr., and Jr. wasn't able to get the ball up there. But that was a really good setup.
Yes, it was good. I mean, it took time. I bet everybody was like, wait, what's going on? But then right there, I think the initial plan was that he was going to drive in, pass it out to one of his bigger men, and then the big guy's going to slam it down like Shaquille O'Neal.
His execution just wasn't quite there, and they weren't able to get the shot up.
No, because I think it was blocked by Haverkamp and Hooker. And I think, are they doing the same thing?
Possibly.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Darius Pena, forward, number 2, junior.
Trey Bovin, number 3, point guard, senior.
Nathan Cucci, number 5, shooting guard, senior.
Caden Abrahamson, number 11, guard, senior.
Clay Engelwright, number 12, guard, senior.
Brett Ealing, number 20, forward, junior.
Aiden Cucci, number 24, guard, junior.
Evan Haverkamp, center, senior, number 25.
Avery DeRuyter, number 30, center, senior.
Ben Rodenbaugh, 34, guard, junior.
Brett Bentham, number 40, center, senior.
Clayton Hooker, number 42, power forward, freshman.
Arson Murphy, number 50, power forward, senior.
If you want to get better, try listening to me do it a little bit. Just, you want to see how I do it. What? Yeah. Dribbling ball down the court, number 1, Dante Wilfer. Trying to set up some offense, gets a screen, gives it to number 21. Does a good move, goes up with a shot, and that is no good. Rebounded by Engelwright. Rodenbaugh dribbling it down the court, guarded heavily. He's trying to set up the offense, gives it to Engelwright, Engelwright gives it to Murphy. To Rodenbaugh. Rodenbaugh trying to find a pass, gives to Gucci. Back to Rodenbaugh. And good defense by number 3, Devin Mixon. Right there, just getting close and personal with him.
Yeah, both their offense and defense of Hamtramck has been really good this game.
Rodenbaugh gives it to Gucci. Gucci had a chance to shoot a 3, but he didn't. Gives it down low to Haverkamp, up to Murphy. To Rodenbaugh, up at the top of the key, gives it back down to Murphy. Murphy gets the ball stolen, number 1. Dante Wilfry goes up with it and just tries, I thought he was going to slam it down, but he didn't.
That was a really good steal and shot.
Rodenbaugh with the ball. Dribbling up the court, trying to set up the offense, takes a screen, hands it off to Gucci. Down low to Murphy. Murphy does a move, finds an open lane, tries to do a jump shot, and that is good, just gets people in there. Marquise Hall dribbling down the court. Hall gives it to Kimbrough. Intended pass for Wilfry, for Winfrey, and that is going to be no good. Now it's going to be Ramblers' ball. Cucci with the ball, dribbling down the court, trying to set up some offense, trying to direct it. Dribbles down to the nearest corner, gets the ball stolen by number 21, Dante Winfrey. Winfrey does a good Euro step and is able to go up there for a point.
That was a really good steal and another really good shot. I've noted that their defense and offense have been like really, really, really good so far this game.
McBain gets it, gives it to Cucci. Cucci to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Rodenbaugh. Gives it down low to Murphy. Murphy gives it down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up, no good. He will get fouled right there, and I think he's going to be shooting 2.
That's the thing, it's easy for Haverkamp to get these foul shots. And this is one way that they could possibly even win, is just with all these foul shots, and Haverkamp just keeps shooting. He's a very good shooter, so.
Substitution number 21. Andrew Kimbrough going out for number 1. Number 2, Marquise Hall. Mixon dribbling it down the court. Mixon gives it to Kimbrough. Kimbrough finds an opening, tries going down it to Hall. Hall gets fouled, and I think that's going to be an inbound play for Hamtramck.
And another foul on Ben Rodenbaugh. I do believe that's his 3rd foul for the game.
That is his 4th.
Oh, it's his 4th.
Gives it to Marquise Hall. Hall tries to go in the alley-oop, but a no good. Rodenbaugh dribbling it down the court. McBain needs to score some points here right now. Rodenbaugh hands it off to Engelwright. Engelwright Dude, Coochie dribbles it around, doing a handoff plays, tries to find an open, gives it to Murphy. Murphy trying to look for a pass that's going to be safe. Everyone's guarded, gives it back to Rodenbaugh, which is basically at half court. Rodenbaugh dribbles it and gives it down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp tries going up with the shot and is no good, but then it's rebounded by number 11, Justin Garrison. Kimbrough dribbles down the court, gives it to Winfrey. Back to Mixon. And Rodenbaugh dribbling it down the court. To Coochie. Coochie maneuvering, gives it to, stolen by number 1, Dominic Winfrey. Winfrey trying to set up the offense, does a good move and goes up with no good basket. Rebounded by Rodenbaugh. Coochie dribbles it around. Gives it to Engelwright to Murphy. Murphy, mismatch right there. Marquise Hall gets the ball, goes in for a nice, gives a wide open Winfrey. Winfrey shoots no good, rebounded by Murphy. Rodenbaugh dribble it down the court. Coochie finds Engelwright to Coochie. Down low to Murphy. Murphy shoots, no good. That's only the second deep shot attempt made by both teams. Mixon dribbling it down the court. Mixon goes up, good for 2.
And with this team being so aggressive, they're able to make a lot of good shots, but they're also going to be fouling on a lot of McBain players.
Coochie, and that'll be a timeout on the play. And McBain's now down by, I think, that is 15? 13 points. And so they're just not in a very good situation right now. And they need to get their A game back up because, like you said, they're just a very aggressive team.
And with all these fouls, it does lead to players getting fouled out, which could be a good way for McBain to get the ball back and hopefully make more shots.
But they're still, McBain is still doing pretty good for going against a D1 school. That is one thing for sure. Coochie gives it to Coochie. Aiden to Nathan.
Looks like we're trying to figure out who the ball's out on. And they're going to go with the jump ball.
Both sides pointing in their respective directions, but I think it's going to be McBain's ball.
Yep, in the end of it, it's going to be McBain's ball.
Engelwright passes it into Hooker. Oh, he might have had a chance to shoot a wide open 3. Engelwright had a chance too. Down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up, then it gets... He tries flopping around, but it's no good.
With them double guarding Haverkamp, like you said earlier, it does leave one of the McBain players
Haverkamp
open.
gets the ball stolen, and Marquise Hall dribbling down the court goes up with a move before getting Coochie gets the charge foul. Hall's going to be shooting 2 points. Going to be shooting 2.
Second on the quarter. At the line shooting 2 for the Cosmos, number 2, Marquise Hall.
And with Haverkamp being double guarded, whenever he goes up for a shot, it does make him throwing up shots a lot more difficult.
It makes it a lot more harder because they're not afraid to get up in his face. Substitution, number 21, Andrew Gimbro, going out for number 11, Jocelyn Garrison. Shoot shot, no good. Rebounded by 22, Ron Johnson Jr. Hall dribbling it around like he's Kyrie. Goes in for the layup, does a good sneaky pass, wide open shot. Dribbling around up top is Carson Polar. He goes up with a shot, does a pump fake, rebounded by Haverkamp before he gives it to Cucci. Cucci just dribbling down the court. Gives it to Engelwright to Haverkamp. Haverkamp up top of the post to Engelwright. Gives it down low to Cucci, no good. Rebounded by number 22, Ron Johnson Jr. Winfrey dribbling down the court to Hall. Back to Winfrey. Gives it to Garrison. So back to Hall. Hall goes in for the basket, does a good drive, goes up, no good. Rebounded by Clayton Hooker. Cucci dribbling down the court. Cucci trying to set up the offense. Gives it to Aiden Cucci on the corner. Gives it down low to Hooker. Hooker head tops him. Tries giving it to attempted pass to give it to Haverkamp, but no good.
McBain never touched the ball. Fine. He's been warned. He's been warned almost every trip down. Okay.
Hall gives it to Garrison. Garrison trying to set up the offense.
Don't you dare touch that court until you're allowed.
It looks like they might be going up for that same play they tried to do the last quarter.
And Garrison is just sitting there, dribbling the ball.
Hey, TikTok's running.
I think this is all part of the plan for
Watch the alley-oop.
drives in, does some good move. One thing I'm seeing from Hamtramck is that they are not afraid to just drain the clock out. They will literally just stand there, dribble the ball right in your face until you try doing something.
And it makes sense. They already have a really good lead. So why risk your lead when you could just let the clock run?
And I think that's also a part of their offensive playmaking ability too, is that their plays require a lot of patience and timing and wait for the defense to do exactly what they want them to.
It's been paying off really well for them so far, so.
Winfrey. Winfrey goes up, tries doing a good pass to Polk. Polk dribbling it out.
It looks like they're just going to keep repeating this.
Yeah, they are just going to keep repeating it, just keep on draining the clock. Cucci trying to get up man-to-man on defense. Good pass down low. Blocked by Hooker. Hooker dribbling it down the court. Gives it down low to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes up, no good, and then that is just nothing you want to see. Winfrey gives it to Hall. Hall goes in, does some moves, goes back in for the drive, goes up, and almost makes that. But right there, that was just a lost opportunity for McBain to get a bunch of momentum on their side. Because if Haverkamp would have just slammed it down, I bet McBain would have had a lot of energy after that one.
This has been a very competitive game lately, so. And like we've been talking about, Hamtramck is a very, very aggressive, in-your-face team.
They're on defense, and then on offense, they like to sit back, relax, and just wait, or patient.
Just wait for the defense to do what they need them to do.
Haverkamp tries going in there by himself. I know, Hooker. That'll be the end of the third quarter. McBain down by a total of 20. I think it's like 25 points, and then we'll see you in the next quarter.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Weeknd dribbling it down the court. Guarded by Cucci, tight defense. McLain just dribbling, doing efficient dribbling moves. Whoa. Hands it off to Hall. Hall looks for that pass opportunity. Just keeps on doing a bunch of pump fakes. And then gives it to Rodenball. Nope, gives it back to McLain. McLain dribbles in, finds it up, he does a backdoor thing, goes up and no good. Had contact with Hooker, and now he's going to be shooting too.
That's Hooker's fourth foul of the game.
At the line shooting 2 for the Cosmos, 22, Ron Johnson Jr.
The first shot was good. Second shot is good as well. Ron Johnson Jr. Rodenball getting pressed immediately, gives it to Cucci. Cucci gives it to Aiden Cucci. Aiden, they haven't even gotten past half court yet. Cucci dribbles it around, trying to do some moves, gets double team, finds Aiden Cucci, but then is no good, knocked away by number 11. Just seeing Garrison.
Knocked right into the crowd.
Rodenball dribbling the ball around. Goes up with a shot, no good. McLain with the ball. Dribbles in, does some moves.
Really good pass.
McLain makes the guy miss and then does a sick pass backwards. Cucci. Gets a pass knocked away, number 11, Justin Garza goes down, and then that is number 2, Marquise Hall going up with a strong basket. Cucci gets the ball. Pingleray down to Rodenball, back to Cucci. Cucci to Rodenball, down low at Haverkamp. Haverkamp gets the ball stolen, dives for it, able to recover it. Gives it to Cucci. Cucci trying to find an opening, gives it to Rodenball. Rodenball gives it to Cucci. Cucci goes in for the drive, then loses the ball, gets the ball back, goes up with the layup, no good, rebounded by nobody, and it appears as if It's going to be Hamtramck small.
Still, Hamtramck being very, very aggressive, holding nothing back against McBain.
Mixon dribbling down the court. Once again, just dribbling out the clock. Drives in. Gives it to Andre Kimbrough. One-on-one with Haverkamp. Even for the big man that Kimbrough is, he moves like he's a point guard. Just doing a fake drive in, drive out. Passes it off to Mixon. Mixon finds a wide open lane, goes in, goes up with a basket, and that somehow makes it. And Engelreich presses in. It's stolen by number 22. He goes up with a backwards layup, and that is good for 2 more points.
Hamtramck is making some really impressive steals and shots and passes.
Yes, good analogy right there. They are doing very, very good at that. And right now, I feel like all the momentum has gone to Hamtramck, and McBain's not really in this game anymore. Engelreich dribbles it down the court, gives it to Runabout to Hookwater. Gives it to Hooker. Hooker shoots a 3. No good. Rebounded by Mixon. Mixon dribbles it down the court. Shot by Holt. Alley-oop, Mixon gets the ball. Now, all I see is just that Hamtramck is just playing backyard basketball right now. Back to Engelreich. Engelreich dribbles it down the court, does a deep Hail Mary to Hooker. Hooker gets the foul call, but then he's going to be shooting 2. And now at this point, I just see McBain playing for pride, because I don't see any energy going on out right there.
As I was saying earlier, with Hamtramck being so aggressive and all these fouls, it could be their downfall.
He shoots. It's good. Mixon dribbling it down the court. Mixon just waiting it out.
Eventually drives down and then just comes right back up.
Mixon goes in. Stolen by Cucci. Cucci dribbles it down the court. Gives it to Runball. Substitution, Clayton Engelreich goes in. Rodenbaugh trying to pass the ball and gives it to Engelreich. Hooker goes up, but there is a foul. I think he's going to be shooting 2 again.
Again, another set of foul shots for Hooker.
And that first one's good. Second shot is good. That is going to be Hall dribbling it down the court. Holk with the ball. Almost to the 2-minute mark. Winfrey gets the ball. Winfrey dribbling it around.
Hey, count him. A little slow.
And then Winfrey goes in and then tries to alley-oop it to number 22, Ron Johnson Jr., but no good. Runaball dribbling it down the court. Runaball dribbles. Almost gets the ball stolen.
Number 0, Gary Polk is second. Third of the quarter.
And McBain's going to have another chance to hopefully get some more points.
Bovin to Runenbaugh, down attended pass to Haverkamp down low, but is no good. Runenbaugh gives it down low to Haverkamp, but is knocked away by Ron Johnson Jr. Jr. has just been a threat this entire game so far.
If I'm not mistaken, they barely took him out.
Oh wait, nope, I'm thinking about Andrew Kimbrough. That's what I'm thinking about. But Johnson is a threat as well. He's very aggressive and a tall man as well, staying at 6'4", 6'5". About 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
22-point difference between Hamtramck and McBain.
McBain could still make a comeback if they just play really, really, really good in the next 2 minutes. Foul.
Go ahead.
He's going to be shooting 2.
Shooting 2, 22, Ron Johnson Jr.
That first shot is good.
Second shot is no good. Rebounded by Runenbaugh. Dribbles that down the court. Runenbaugh tries to get some screen. Dribbles around, kind of fumbles the dribble a little bit. Runenbaugh goes in. Gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright shoots and swishes it from deep downtown.
That was a really good shot by Engelwright.
And that is only the 6th three-point attempt so far in this game. Both these teams have not had the opportunities to be able to shoot threes.
It just goes to show how good the defense is of both of these teams.
Number 1 shoots the ball good, and that was Dante Winfrey. And that's going to be a timeout on, I believe, Hamtramck, and we'll see you after the quick break. Abrahamson gets the ball, gives it to Murphy. Murphy drives in, gives to Bovin. Bovin shoots. That was not very close. Down the court's going to be Ron Johnson Jr. Gives it to Hall. Hall just drives in, goes up with a floater, no good. Rebounded by number 22, Andrew Ron Johnson Jr. Engelwright drilling it down the court, where he gets a reaching call.
Their defense seemingly have got better within the last timeout because they were able to get the ball away from Hamtramck and halfway down the court before the reaching call.
48 seconds left in this game, and I'm just going to imagine McBain's either going to try to dribble it out or just try to score to add some for just a little bit more points for pride reasons. Abrahamson gets the ball. Gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright shoots up for downtown. No good. Rebounded by, I think that's going to be out of bounds. Nope, out of bounds on McBain. Number 20, Jordan Cross going down the court. Gets the fast break. Gives it down low. Gives it a deep shot. One-handed catch. He shoots the three, and that is number 21 shoots the shot, but no good. Bovin directing the offense. Gets a screen. Tries to drive and gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright shoots a three, no good. Rebounded by number 23, and that will be the game. Final score, McBain 33, Hamtramck 58. And I'm gonna say, for McBain not being able to win this game, they did a pretty good fight against a Division I school. Would you say that too?
Yes, I would agree. This was a really good game.
I mean, towards in the first half, it was actually a close game. It went back
really
and
close.
forth, but then towards the second half, Hamtramck was like, well, we're D1, and so then they just started, we're turned into like a snowplow and just pushed them out of the way. But still, McBain did very, very good for playing a school of this size.
And with the very aggressive defense of Hamtramck and a really, really, really good offense, they kind of did have the game won in the second half too, so yeah.
Yeah, and then I think that, do you have anything else to add?
No, that is all I have.
I think that's all I have too, and we'll see you in the near future.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.